Welcome to your reading for August 2023, Aquarius. Let's get straight into the messages, shall we? Hope you're doing well. Just going to give the cards another shuffle. Let's see what's going to come out for you for August 2023. So let's get the main theme for you over this month. You have the Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. What's your energy coming into August 2023? You have the Nine of Wands. And any external energies. Two of Cups. Past energies. Your cards are flowing out really nicely so far. Eight of Swords and Ace of Cups. That is your past energies around this. And let's look at present energies. You have the World and Knight of Pentacles, and I will move the cards a little bit in a minute because I can see they're not in ideal positions. So potential future energies coming up for you for August or beyond. The King of Wands and any advice for you. You've got the King of Swords, which I believe is your card. I think King of Swords is Aquarius, and the Sun. So let me just move everything. Okay. Let's get you some oracle cards as well to give us an overview. So first of all, the Goddesses, Gods and Guardians deck. Just give it another shuffle. Okay, let's see what we get. We've got two. You have, I believe it's pronounced Carne, but I'll find out when I look in the book, Life Force Energy. And Pele, Light Your Fire. So it's already feeling like it's going to be quite a dynamic kind of month for you. Let's also get you a Sacred Power reading card as well. Let's give that another shuffle too. It does feel like there are quite strong energies here, and I haven't sort of interpreted anything yet, but that's just the sense I'm kind of getting. So, Sacred Power card that came out quickly. We've got Rest. Okay, that's a bit of a contradiction compared to the dynamic energy, but we'll see what happens with that. I'm just looking to see if we can fit everything in. Okay. Right, so let's first of all look at these oracle cards. So you got Life Force and Light Your Fire. So let's look at the Light Your Fire card first. So Pele, Light Your Fire. Channel your creative and emotional passion. Get energized. Pele explodes, that would be the dynamic energy, into your world today with volcanic force and searing heat. So prepare to be shaken and stirred. You may have been doing a good job at keeping a lid on your emotions and passions, but something might be about to erupt. As long as you channel them positively, you can boldly let your fiery feelings and creative juices flow. If you've been feeling lackluster recently, Pele is here to light the fire in your belly. Imagine the flaming goddess standing in front of you, warming up your solar plexus. She sends energizing sparks throughout your entire body. If you're feeling jealous, try Pele's healing remedy. Consider the person you're jealous of as symbolizing an aspect of your own inner power that you haven't yet claimed. Reframe this person as an inspiration rather than a threat. If they can do it or have, so can you. Pele invites you to turn up the heat in your life, be an ardent lover, an enthusiastic contributor, a fervent force of dynamic, there's that word dynamic again, creativity. Don't withhold your passion, live your soul on fire. And additional meanings are: express and explore your sexuality in safe ways, channel your anger creatively to create positive change through writing, art, physical movement, campaigning, public speaking, and so forth. Respectfully visit and support Hawaii's sacred cultural sites. I would absolutely love to do that. Hawaii is one of my dream holiday locations, but we'll see if that ever happens. The invocation is: I express intense energy in positive ways. I embrace the fire within. And then let's look at Kane, which is life force energy. Hydrate and nourish your body. Good health is returning. Bursting with vitality, Kane comes with a simple message. Your body would benefit from drinking more fresh water and eating nutrient-rich foods. Kane doesn't come to judge or lecture you about dietary choices. He invites you to stand beneath his waterfall, soak up his rainbow colours, and tune into your body's real needs. Your spirit needed a reminder about cultivating true health and life force energy, Kane says, smiling widely. Every drop of water or morsel of food contains a living consciousness and vibrational power. Is the way you eat and drink supporting your highest purpose? If your physical or creative energy needs boosting, consider your dietary habits. The way to optimum health now is to open your heart. I'm getting the word burning the candle at both ends is coming into my head. Like as I'm reading, it's distracting me, so I had to say it and get it out there. Continue. Feed your body with loving awareness rather than with criticism or self-loathing. Celebrate your food, savor the colors, tastes, and textures. Give thanks to the creative source of the universe for sustaining you. Life is a joy when you see the sacred energy within everything. Additional meanings are: your purpose is connected to food and nutrition. Grow your own produce. Limit your consumption of junk food. This is a positive message about healing from an eating disorder. Gift to clean water and or food charities. The invocation is: I'm in tune with my body's needs. I'm full of energy. There's something here, although the cards aren't necessarily showing it clearly, about balance. So you might be needing a lot of energy to for whatever it is you're doing, but you need to try and have the balance between taking care of yourself, rest, nourishment, etc., to give you the energy to pursue whatever it is you're pursuing. So let's look at the rest card from the Sacred Power deck, which is this one here. Okay, it says rest and relaxation will recharge your energy and spirit. Yeah, that's it. You need to make sure you recharge your batteries. Dolphins are extremely intelligent and intuitive mammals. They are a symbol of love, I don't know why I said love, it's not actually there, but I guess they are as well, of peace and harmony, and are cooperative, nurturing, and community orientated. They protect vulnerable members of their social group against predators. That is actually adorable, isn't it? I mean, I do kind of like dolphins, but that's really sweet. Their energy is soft, gentle, and high in vibration, which supports energy alignment and shifts in your spiritual consciousness. You tend to see the best in everyone. However, your friendliness can often be used against you. People can take advantage of your good nature, not reciprocating your time and generosity. That might be an issue here, because I know with Aquarians that there is often a theme of with Aquarius of community, heavy community involvement and humanitarianism. So you do need to be careful of people draining your energy. Right, it says, take a strong moral stance and don't be afraid to do what you believe in. Speak your mind and be fearless with your approach. The dolphins ask you to rest and remove yourself from negative situations, stresses, and conflicts. They encourage you to bring joy and harmony back into your life again because you have become way too serious. I find that hard to believe with Aquarius, to be honest, but you never know. Be playful and have some fun. Keeping a sense of humour as you grow into adulthood can be challenging. Learn to laugh at your mistakes. Mistakes are the best teachers. I completely agree with that. Now is the time to free yourself of anything that is holding you back from complete joy. The only way you can change your energetic vibration is through action. Self-preservation is key right now. Your body needs rest and time away from your current environment. Pay attention to your instincts now because your soul needs nourishment. Take the time to recharge your spirit and life force energy with a holiday or a break away from your current environment. The energy of the dolphin emphasizes the need for self-care. How can you take care of others if you aren't taking care of yourself? Stop putting the needs of others before your own and take control of your own health now. You need to listen to your own advice. The affirmation says, I create joy within the center of my being. I give myself permission to rest and relax with ease. So those messages do go together, and yeah, there is something there about being careful of over giving and giving too much energy to others. As I say, be sure to sort of recharge your batteries and make sure you're taking care of yourself as much as you are doing whatever you're doing with other people or helping or whatever it is going on there. So let's get into the cards, shall we? You have the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. So initially I would say that you might be thinking there's something about the past where you're contemplating something from the past. I mean, the Two of Swords for me is, it can be the two truths because there are two swords. It can be intuition, where you that's the all you have. Your other senses are unavailable, so all you have is your intuition because you're blindfolded. Maybe you can't hear what's going on. There's nothing obvious there, but let's see what the clarifiers are. So this is the main theme for you, and the word childhood friends is coming to mind as well. But let's see what clarifies the Two of Swords and Two of Cups. Sorry, Six of Cups. Why did I say that? Two of Cups is there, but let's see. Oh, wow. They keep going on the floor for some reason. Just a minute. We've got the Eight of Swords. You might be overthinking something. And I don't say that as a criticism. I just mean that you might have a lot on your mind, possibly. Anything else? You've got the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And then behind that is the Three of Cups. Are you trying to figure out other people's problems? Possibly. Like you're possibly spending too much of your time trying to figure out other people's problems where, yes, you can support them, but maybe they need to be doing that themselves. Let's get another clarifier. We have the Chariot, a bunch of other cards flipped, but I'm not going to take them because it's too many and it's unnecessary. Okay, let's get one more clarifier for the main theme. The Fool. There's a bit of I'm getting a bit of conflict with the from that. Excuse me, I wish I had a bottle of water in the room and I actually don't, so let's hope I don't have a coughing fit. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of conflict with the Chariot. The conflict is, for me, it's movement and it's coordination. You know, often the horses are kind of going in different directions, or one sitting down, one standing up. Here they are kind of going in a bit of a different direction. And a conflict is not the first thing that comes to mind when I get the Chariot normally, but here it is. Possibly about which direction you want to go in, and you do have the Two of Swords, which can be conflict as well. So for me, these two mean the same thing in this reading. You may be feeling a bit trapped with that Eight of Swords, but then you've got the Fool, so that would be the two truths. One side of you's feeling trapped, possibly more likely by thoughts or something mental. And then you've got this side of the Fool where you want to be free, where you want your freedom. And I do sort of see Aquarius as kind of like a free spirit, revolutionary, little bit of a rebel possibly. You might be wanting to free yourself from something of the past, but you are conflicted about it. Could be old thought patterns or something with the Eight of Swords. Let's look at your energy. You've come in as the Nine of Wands, so you are. I do get the sense that you're a bit worn out. I did say something about burning the candle at both ends. There's something you're feeling quite worn out about. Let's clarify that Nine of Wands. One came out, but I'm not going to take it. It was the Queen of Pentacles. It didn't feel like it fell out properly. So let's clarify that Nine of Wands, please. We have the Page of Swords. So I'd say that you're trying to figure something out, and it may be wearing you down. Again, it could be to do with other people, couldn't it? As I was saying with the Eight of Swords, you might be trying to figure out other people's problems, but with that Page of Swords, you're trying to figure something out for yourself as well, possibly. Three of Cups. So that, to me, that is a card of community, friendship, support. And then we have the Seven of Swords as well. Let's just get one more clarifier for that. Oh, we had one that I didn't realise had flipped over, the Ten of Pentacles, but I'm going to put it back because I don't completely trust it. You could be trying to figure out if somebody is telling the truth because you've got the Seven of Swords there. So you've got the Page of Pentacles as well. Let's have a look here. So as I say, the Nine of Wands down there, that's you seemingly worn out, a little bit worn out about something. You're trying to figure something out here or investigate possibly, and it could be to do with a group of people with that Three of Cups. That could be friends, that could be people that you... I mean, I'd say it's more of a social aspect with the Three of Cups. There might be a social group. You might feel that there are some deceitful people within that social group. I mean, the Seven of Swords for me is often about taking risks. But here it does feel more along the lines of possible deceit or just something, the truth hasn't been fully revealed. And then you get the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is typically about... It's planting of a new seed. It's like a new investment. It can be learning as well. Maybe I have to apologise for the noise. I've got a young person in the house and it's the school holidays and they're a little bit excited. So yeah, they're making a lot of noise if you can hear that. Maybe if it's a group of people, you might be feeling that there's someone or maybe more than one person that's not investing as much time and energy into the group, and there's something suspicious about it possibly. That is a bit of a strange energy. Or it could be the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords could actually be you wanting to kind of, because sometimes I see Seven of Swords as escape as well. It could be you wanting to escape this particular social group and wanting to invest your time and energy somewhere else. And actually that does feel like a stronger possibility actually, as it's your energy. You may want to leave a social group for whatever reason. It could be to do with deceit. It could be just that you feel worn out by this social group or you just don't connect anymore. And I'd say, because you've got the theme was, I said feeling trapped, yeah. Feeling trapped, and the Fool is here as a main theme, wanting to go in two different directions. Yeah, it could be old school. I think, did I say old childhood friends? It could be childhood friends. And there's another reading I did. Was it Pisces, I think? Pisces, and that was to do with sort of social circles and support networks as well, and feeling like you wanting to to find a different group, or have found a different group where the person feels more secure, like they can be themselves. And this is a similar kind of energy, actually. Let's look at the Two of Cups. That is an external energy to you. I'd say this is somebody who feels connected to you. It could be more than one person, but as it's 2 cups, it's at least one. Can we clarify that Two of Cups, please? 9 of Pentacles and King of Wands. What else do we get for that? Shall I take them? Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups. This is a lot, actually. 3 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. You've got a lot of people in your reading. There's a lot of different energies here. 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. And the 8 of Pentacles is like an investment, planting a new seed. There is someone here, at least, as I say, one person who you either already collaborate with them, or they definitely want to collaborate with you. I mean, there is the potential that it is a relationship, a romantic relationship, not just friendship. The main reason I said it could be a group, a social group, is because of the 3 of Cups that was showing up over here. I really feel like this 9 of Pentacles is you. Even though it's come into the external energies, I feel like that's you and how you're being seen. So the 9 of Pentacles is an independent person. They are stable and abundant. And as I say, I feel like that's you. I feel like that's possibly how you're being seen. This feels like the energy, the external energy, the King of Wands, regardless of whether it's a romantic prospect or a friend. The Queen of Cups could be your energy, possibly. The King of Wands is somebody who's quite passionate. So this person, they feel inspired by you. They actually feel inspired by you. That's what I'm getting from that card. This isn't a clear-cut reading, I have to be honest. Okay, what do we get here? I feel that with that Queen of Cups, this bit could be someone that wants you to open up to them a bit more emotionally. But as I say, that it's definitely somebody that wants to collaborate with you. They feel connected to you. They want to collaborate with you. And they view you as abundant and independent. We're going to have to go more into the other cards for this to get the full picture, because it's disjointed at present. It is feeling a bit disjointed. I mean, one possibility here, if you're trying to think things over, is that it may be both romantic elements and friendship elements to it as well, where maybe you give a lot of time and energy to friends, social groups, etc., and it does wear you down, and you may actually have a partner or a person that wants to get to know you romantically as well. But because you give so much of your time and energy to friends, community possibly, etc., you haven't got much time for this other person. And that could be this here, where you're contemplating investing your time and energy to the romantic prospect, the romantic person. It could be a bit of conflict where, you know, like when you meet someone new and you have friends, and then there's the conflict where the friends feel like he's spending too much time with the romantic partner. Because the Seven of Swords can be sneaky energy as well. So it's almost like you're trying to sneak away. You could be trying to sneak away from the friends and having to lie about spending time with your partner, because I mean, it did mention something about jealousy. It was more, it said, it referred to you being jealous, but that may not be it. It may be that other people are jealous. You could potentially have friends who are jealous that you've met someone who's really invested in you or wants to invest in you, and you're trying to like split your time and you're finding it really difficult. Let's have a look at the past energies, Eight of Swords and Ace of Cups. So I would say that's conflict to do with opening up emotionally here. Let's get further clarification. It could be that everybody's trying to get a piece of you, friends, romantic partner, everybody, and you're just like, please all just leave me the hell alone and let me have rest and do whatever I'm trying to do myself. I mean, as I say, always say, feel free to leave comments and let me know if and how it resonates. It's a general reading, so you know, it can go so many different ways. It may or may not resonate, you know. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords and Ace of Cups together. Whatever the situation is, you need to put yourself first, and as I keep saying, recharge your own batteries, and then you can get back to everybody else. So we have the Star and we have the Five of Cups here. Let's get one more clarifier. That Star card is such a beautiful, I mean, all of the Star cards are beautiful, but that one in particular, I absolutely love it. Let's get one more. Six of Pentacles, yeah. Let's get one more clarifier. Okay, so if there is a romantic partner in the mix of things, and maybe even not just romantic, but just connections with people overall, because you've got the Eight of Swords there and the Ace of Cups, I did say this could be about deciding or feeling stuck on whether or not to open up to people emotionally. You've got the Star there. So I'm not sure if you have healed, or if in the past energies you've been in the process of healing or needing to heal because of disappointments with friendships, relationships, anything where you've had to connect with people emotionally. There is something here about balance and give and take. So in the past there may have been disappointments because there may not have been equal give and take. In fact, you may have given too much, which, I mean, you've got cards of being worn down by people here anyway, so it's very likely that you've always given too much, whether it's in friendships, relationships, just overall to everyone. You've got the Four of Swords here. That's like a rest card, where you're trying to sort of have time to yourself, think for yourself, and you've had to close yourself off. You've had to protect yourself, protect your energy, and kind of close yourself off to other people because maybe you've given too much to them. So that's your past energy. In your present energy, you've got the World and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. World and Knight of Pentacles. So now I would say, whoever comes into your life now at this point, and most of the readings I've done for this month of August is very much about people. Rather than situations like work, etc. It's usually been about people, whether it's friendships, family, relationships, and we do have Venus. Venus is retrograde in Leo, and Aries. The North Node is in Aries, South Node is in Libra, and with that, I've done a video on that if you do feel like watching that. There is a big theme of Aries is very independent and focused on the self. Libra is about partnerships, relationships, etc. And with the North Node, South Node thing going on, there's a thing there about relationships and how they can help you to, how they can support you, rather than you overgiving in them. That's where you're trying to find the balance with the North Node and South Node now. So I'm not surprised this kind of stuff is coming up. It's a running theme within the readings. So yeah, as I was saying, any new cycles that you go into, because the world is completion, successful completion usually of an old cycle, and going into a new cycle and integration of what you've learned from the previous cycle to bring into the new cycle. So your present energies, you're not rushing into anything. You're considering everything very carefully. If there are friends that you have, you won't be sort of, you know, that when they say jump, you say how high. There won't be any of that. Same with relationships as well. You're going to be taking your time, and focusing on the things that are important to you. Not to say your friends aren't, but things to do with yourself and your stability and everything, you'll probably be considering that before you just jump into any social activities or doing things for other people. And it's not selfish, it's just that sometimes you do have to put yourself first, especially if you have been the kind of person who gives too much in the past. So let's clarify the world and the Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Queen of Swords, and she won't take any bullshit, to be frank. She has her sword of truth. She's very assertive, and that's key here, is that you may be going through a period where you're very assertive with people. And it's not to say that you're being mean or anything like that. It's just that you're just not going to put yourself in a position where anybody's going to take advantage of you or take the piss with your time and energy. You'll have strong boundaries at this point in time, or you need to have strong boundaries at this point in time. Let's get further clarification on that. Ace of Swords, again, you're very clear about what you will and won't do, basically. We have the King of Swords. Wow. That's mega boundaries, mega assertive energy. That is King and Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords in between. Yep, nobody... I mean, if this isn't the energy you are currently in, I mean, it's present energy, so it should be the energy you're in. But if it's not, then this is the energy that I would say you need to embody to get yourself out of this Nine of Wands, of being worn down, you know. Get your energy back, recharge your batteries. I keep saying it, and I'm like a broken record with it, but that's what keeps coming to mind. We'll get one more clarifier for the present energy, the world, and the, yeah, wow. You get the Nine of Cups and Knight of Cups, which is you're doing what makes you happy, focusing on your dreams, the things that your heart wants. Okay, that definitely makes sense now, because the top section with your energy, the other energy, the theme, it was a little bit slightly ambiguous, but it does look very clear now. And I'm not sure what I'm going to call this reading. It's yeah, something to do with boundaries. Let's look at King of Swords. King of Swords, King of Wands here. This is the future energies. And I guess that's where that dynamic thing comes in. Once you've recharged your batteries, you get your spark back. Oh, that might be the title, getting your spark back. You get your spark back, and then you have the energy to do everything that you want to do, and yeah, pursue your passions, your dreams, the things that light the spark within you. So let's clarify that King of Wands. Lighting, actually, yeah, lighting your own fire. Oh, that might be it as well. That might be the title as well. Lighting your own fire. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands here, yeah, Seven of Wands. So this is where you've got that energy back now. So you feel, because you felt restricted up here. Originally, the main theme was feeling restricted and wanting to be free. Once you get that energy back and you're able to light your own fire, you sort of can consider more the choices that you want to make and the direction you want to go in, and you're going to fight for it as well with that Seven of Wands. You're really going to stand up for it. People might come in, but you're not. What I always see the Seven of Wands as, whatever's behind here is something sacred, and it often feels like the person here is protecting something sacred. And sacred could be anything. It could be your free time is sacred. For me, I'm a person where I can be social, I can be very supportive to other people, but I highly value my alone time and my own space. And if I don't get my alone time and my space, I become very, very miserable and I go into bitch mode. So my alone time is sacred, like just silly things like being able to sit in bed and watch a silly film or whatever, read a book, whatever it is, that's sacred to me. It might be something different to you. You might have hobbies that you enjoy. Your work might be sacred to you. It could be anything, but you are standing up for it and protecting it, and you're not letting anybody in to disturb your time for yourself. Let's get one more for that, even though we don't really need it, because I think we've established what it is. 6 of Wands, yeah. And it will be successful. Taking on this attitude, recharging your batteries, having your strong boundaries, it will feel successful to you because it means that you get what you want. Okay, your advice is the King of Swords again and the Sun. To me, that's just clear boundaries. Being assertive, having the boundaries and being very clear about them with other people. And then also doing that will make things clearer for you, because when you're trying to help people a lot or deal with people a lot, sometimes, this has happened to me as well, you can sort of lose yourself in it. You sort of feel like you've done so much for other people, it drains you, and you kind of, it's not that you completely lose yourself or who you are, but you do feel a little bit lost. You get a little bit lost, and it's like you forget. I'd say you forget. You don't lose it, you just forget it. You forget who you are, you forget what you want. I mean, there was one point where I actually forgot what I enjoy doing in my free time because I was too busy giving to other people. And it's like, how the hell can you forget what you enjoy doing in your free time? So let's get some, I mean, we don't really need the clarification. I've already said boundaries, and being clear about the boundaries is the advice, but we'll just get a couple of clarifiers. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil, which again, I would say that's just don't let anything hold you back from, from your legacy is coming up. I know Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, but it's more about overall what makes you feel stable and content and satisfied with the Ten of Pentacles. I will get one more, even though it's kind of unnecessary, but... And you have the Moon, okay. I think that's just about just telling you that if you do let people cross your boundaries, it just leads to confusion. So don't let that happen. So let's just get you a final oracle card from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck to wrap the reading up. You've got a lot. Yeah, I'm not going to take all of those. Let's try that again. We just want one card. One final card of advice for you. The card Bitchfire is coming to mind from this deck. It's one of my favourite cards in the deck. I don't know if it'll come out, but that's what's coming to mind. These are stuck. Why are they so stuck? One final card of advice. Okay. Feather, think first before you judge. Let me get one more. And we have take yourself out on a date. That's the self-care side of things. Think first before you judge. Let me just quickly look in the book. I mean, that is about judging other people really, but let's see. It says, did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Okay, I think I know what this means actually. Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, does it have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times? Step back and take time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. I feel like that is more to do with if you're trying to sort other people's problems out. And I know that's a weird way to see that card. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because there was something up here about trying to fix other people's problems. It's not your job to fix other people's problems if that's something you do. And it may be that if you are sometimes judgmental, we all do it. I do it quite a lot. It's a lifelong mission for me to become less judgmental. And it is happening, but it's slow progress. If you are someone who's quite judgmental, and giving myself as an example, then it means that I try to fix people because I'm judgmental. Because I can be judgmental about things. So yeah, that may be something you have to be careful, and that it will help you if you're less judgmental and you just sort of try not to worry about other people's problems, then you're less likely to try and fix them. So I think that's what the advice is here with that: think first before you judge. So that's it for now then. So those are your messages for August 2023. I hope that was helpful. Feel free to leave any comments if you'd like to share how it resonated. But until the next reading, thanks for watching and take care.